Hi, I'm Lloyd. I play back row for the Stormers. Where did you grow up? I grew up in the south of Spain from the age of 6, and before that was on the Wirral in the northwest of England. What sports did I play when I was younger? I played basketball, played football, a lot of football, skateboarding, and I started playing rugby when I was 16 when I went off to boarding school in the Lake District. Sporting hero, Ronnie Gashi. I don't know how he puts a kit on over that body throw that he's got going on, and plays in Gibraltar heat. It's a miracle, and what an athlete. Apart from him, it's got to be Michael Jordan, probably Mickey J. He was really into basketball when I was younger, so who can't? If you're into basketball, you've got to love him. I'm a Liverpool fan, so Steven Gerrard. Rugby wise, probably Richie McCaw, Johnny Wilkinson, Martin Johnson, the Bowden brothers, the Barrett brothers. You could list rugby players for days with beer all week. But your usual. Biggest playing influence. I'm not going to go with professionals here. I'm going to go with my boys on the Stormers. There's some really, really experienced players, the likes of Creco, Lav, Ronnie, Simon. All the senior players on the Stormers, and even some of the new lads that have come in. Some of the new lads have never played rugby before, and they've come in and they just give it their all. And that's the influence that you need. You need that influence on the pitch, someone that's going to give 100%, someone that's enjoying themselves. And that influences you to play better and harder yourself. So I'm going to say my Stormers. All my Stormers are my influence. Playing highlight, it's got to be winning back-to-back cups with the Stormers. Fantastic. The finals of each of those cups were amazing against the Sharks. Great games, fantastic. That and going to Jersey with Chib Select, it was a great experience, and it was a good experience. I was chuffed with that. That was one of the highlights. Why Stormers? I was working with Shay years back, and he wrote me in. He pestered the life out of me to come and play rugby with the Stormers, and that's where I've been ever since. I don't think I'd play for another team in Gib, even if you paid me. What do I feel I bring to the club? A lot of penalties, a lot of yellow cards, and there's probably a couple of good tackles, or an alright pass every now and again. But that's about it. My nickname, Lloydy. That's about it. Earliest rugby memory, getting past the ball whilst playing for Dalham in the Lake District, getting the ball, having 3 defenders run towards me and chucking the ball right over their heads. Funniest thing I've seen on a team bus, it wasn't a team bus, it was just a bus, and he's probably going to kill me for this, but because he's a policeman now. It's got to be Chrissy Timmins, puking up in a crisp packet bag, and no one hearing him, no one actually even knowing that he's been sick, and him just popping his head up and going, "Okay, I've just been sick in a bag." Sorry, mate. Any pre-match superstitions? Nah, nothing there. Get out, get on the pitch, get a tackle bag out, warm the shoulders up and get in there. Worst excuse I've heard for missing training. This will be the same answer throughout every one of these Stormers interviews, and it's Lakudi getting his ear pierced. And it's not just missing training, actually. I think he actually bailed out of a match because of his ear piercing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you know, Lakudi, you might have said it was an injury, but it was definitely your ear piercing. Favourite film? Big Lebowski, hands down. Favourite song? That's a tough one, because I really like the music, but just for giggles, Slipknot, People Equal Shit. Name one rugby law you would change. It's got to be hands in the ruck. Let me put my hands in the ruck at any time I want. If that ball's secure and they've secured the ruck, then I shouldn't be able to get to the ball. So if I can, tough luck. That's the law that I'd change. And that's been my 20 questions. I'll see you on the pitch.